Welcome to the face painting tutorials series. This time we'll create a design that also suits teenagers and even adults for Halloween. I will walk you through the full process, explaining each step as we go, keeping it simple with very little blending and shading. I'm filling up most of the area with white color. I'm using a filbert brush, but you can also use a sponge if you're more comfortable with it. The idea is simply to cover a large area with white. To give you a better idea of what we're painting, the white areas represent the bones, that means the skull, and the black areas represent the hollow spaces in the skull. I try to leave those areas empty so I can paint them later on with black. But you can also fill everything with white first and then go over with black color. If you choose to fill everything with white, make sure the paint is completely dry before applying the black so the colors do not mix. I'm using a filbert brush, taking advantage of its rounded shape to create the eye socket. Try not to make the eye socket too large. You can also ask the person being painted, either the child or the adult, to look upwards so you can fill in black paint underneath the eye. As you can see, I filled everything with white. As I mentioned before, it's very important to wait for the white paint to dry before you apply the black paint. Then, I define the empty area of the mouth and teeth. I'm creating the shape that starts from the top of the ear and runs very close to the corner of the mouth. The shape begins as a thin line and develops into a sideways heart-like form. Of course, there are many ways to create this shape, and this is just one method I'm showing you. The next thing I do is fill up the temple area with black, since this is also a hollow space. I use a fine round brush to outline the entire skull, adding small details that complete and refine the shape of the skull, giving my skull a more scary and angry expression. I also fill in the nose cavity with black, shaping it like a rounded or long teardrop, depending on your preference and the facial features of the person you are face painting. Then, with the same fine round brush, I draw the teeth, along the lip area and slightly above, with each tooth shaped like a small house, a square with a little triangle on top. I load a round brush with white paint and I tap on each tooth to create some highlights and make them pop out. Now I'm adding a few more lines to give the skull some more character. It's not essential, but it's a nice touch that really enhances the look. Add a few small lines in a V shape between each tooth to create more depth in the image. Using a blending brush, gently dragging the color from the V-shaped line both downwards and upwards to create soft shadow. This step is completely optional, but it adds extra depth and dimension to the design. With a round brush loaded with white paint, I just add a few highlights. So I think this is a super cool design for teens and even adults. Hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Now it's your turn. Happy painting!